So welcome everyone. This is the GT Cup Championship Round 1 at Sebring as we do our starting lineup from the back to the front. Solo Devil, Vampira, VXR Senna, Venom, VXR Rusty, VXR Bamalot, BB, and our pole sitter, VXR Polaris. This car is headed around the final corner getting ready to take the green flag. Everybody's been tuning these cars extensively. Try to make it as best as they possibly can for this race, and the green flag is out, and we are underway. Oh, looks like a little bit of four-wide racing back there. Going down into turn one. Let's see if everybody can keep it clean. Everybody seems to be making it smoothly. Contact in the back. Oh, in the wall. Oh, could be his race right there. Let's see what happened. It looks like four wide going down in there. Venom bounced off the wall into VXR Senna, and there goes into Solo Devil. Nothing really anyone could do to stay out of that one. As we go back to live racing, we have a 5-car breakaway, getting led by BB in the Corvette, and then second place is VXR Polaris in the Porsche, then VXR Bamalot in the Corvette. As they head down the straight, going down into the hairpin, the slowest corner on the track. You're going to have to be able to stop the car and then get it off there with lots of traction. Switch to Bamalot. You can see VXR Rusty there in the purple Jag, followed closely by Venom in the other Porsche. And then Bamalot looking like he's trying to make a move on Polaris. But it's early in the race, could be juking for position here. You go down to the next corner, just a line of cars. Go down into the corner onto the next straightaway. Polaris trying to get away from that Corvette. Rusty trying to get around Bamalot. Side by side into the kink. BB still got a good comfortable lead. Bamalot down clear going into the S's. Bamalot looks up. He went wide a little bit over the rumble strip. We go down into the next corner onto the back straight. This is where the Corvettes show their legs. Top speed, this is the fastest car on the track. The cars will hit around 160 miles an hour. Going into the last corner, which is the toughest corner on the track. It is very bumpy as you see all the cars just bouncing over these cars. One false mover on that corner and you can end up into that tire barrier in the background. Lap 1 completed. The drivers head down into turn 1 again. It looks like it could be possibly a 3-car breakaway with Bamalot and Polaris. Have the cones thrown everywhere. Go down this straightaway, going into that hairpin corner. We'll switch to BB. He is the leader right now in the number 3 Corvette. Polaris right behind him in that Porsche, not giving him an inch of breathing room at all. Lots of pressure leading the race this early, especially with all the cars right behind him waiting for him to make a mistake. Polaris right there underneath that wing. Going down the corner, BB hits the rumble strip. BB goes by, BB off the track. And he gets passed by VXR Polaris and VXR Bamalot. Can Rusty get him? No, Rusty gets a little loose off the corner. They go through the kink. BB losing, going from first to third in a heartbeat. To the S's. Rusty right there, trying to get on that Corvette. And we switch to Rusty. We've been fighting that Jag very loose, apparently. They head down the back stretch. Cars head down into the last corner, the bumpy corner. Works the suspension day. A lot of cars can make it or break it there, literally. And ready to jump a little bit. Fast forward. Some in this race to go on board with Rusty, right behind BB, trying to get him. BB goes a little wide there. Rusty right there, able to read his number box, everything. back stretch. Maybe taking a little bit higher line. Rusty right behind him. Not giving him an inch. They went down into the S. Rusty goes wide and then one over rumble strip. On the back straight, maybe looks like he keeps bobbing a little bit. Rusty keeps applying the pressure with that Corvette with straight line speed, showing that it can outrun anybody at any time. As we go down into the final corner and on board, look how bumpy that is. Fast forward a little bit, we got the battle here between Senna and Venom. Both of these cars appear to had their own little incidents prior to this. Both cars smoking heavily but still competitive with each other. Senna on his inside, into the kink, very dangerous. Oh, they touch! Oh! Into the wall. Both cars appear to be somewhat okay from it though, as they go back right where they left off, battling with each other. Oh, getting ready to hit the back stretch. That is the Rainbow Bright BMW. Look at that Beamer catching right up to Venom. Venom appears to have more inch damage than Senna as they go down into the last corner. Venom doing everything possible to stay in front. As they go across the start-finish straight. Senna on the inside of Venom, getting it done nice and clean. Both cars though still smoking heavily. Maybe it's a plan, James Bond technique. As we get ready to fast forward some, they're still battling. Here we go, Corvette and the Porsche. CXR Bamlot right behind Polaris, not letting them get anywhere to breathe. As we head down into the hairpin turn, all that traction needed. Flying Lizard Porsche versus the Conquer Corvette. We go down to the next corner. Bamlot getting closer. Polaris. Right there underneath that rear wing, it looks like. Getting closer and closer as they hit the straight. That is definitely the Corvette's strong point compared to the Porsche. The Porsche can get through these corners a lot faster, so it balances each other's out. Do the S's. Right, as they hit the back straight. On the rumble strip, using every little bit of road that they can get their cars on. Pit stop should be coming up for these cars. It is only an hour-long race. Half-hour mark coming up right now. As it looks like, yes, Bamlot pulling into pit road. He's going to get some fresh rubber and 4 new tires. Now it's up to Polaris to just drive that Porsche as fast as he can to stay ahead of the Corvette. Bamlot out, smooth pit stop, no problem. Agonizing 57-mile-an-hour pit road speed limit. Feels like you're crawling at this speed. As he gets out of pit road, Bamlot's got to drive that Corvette as hard as he can to possibly leapfrog Polaris in the pit. That's very smooth, very smooth. Like got a little swirly, sliding around too much, those cold tires. As we jump to Polaris, we know he'll have to come in soon to take advantage of the fresh rubber. And all sliding around before we switch. Cold tires putting up a fight. Polaris can get down on the straight. through the kinks, off those rumble strips, into the S's, bouncing off those rumble strips. Look at that. That's the suspension on that car doing all its work as it heads down the backstretch. Very fast car indeed. Down into the final corner, bouncing around over those bumps. It looks like Polaris will be pulling in this lap 4 fresh tires and gas. You can see he's got a very good pit crew as they just stand there and stretch their arms and yawn. Now he's got to do the agonizing pit road speed limit all the way off the pit road. Does he beat Bamelot? Is the question. From this camera, it looks like he's just done it. Polaris is off the pit road, going into turn 1. See, we gotta wait. Haven't got the right camera angle yet to see if he has outran him. Or if he does, there he is. Yes, he has beaten Bamelot out of the pit. Bamelot right there behind him. Lars has got brand new tires on there, but they're cold. Fast forward some. Bamelot right behind him now, putting the pressure on. Getting through the S's, bouncing off these rumble strips. On the brakes hard as they get on the back straight. Corvette's got the advantage here for sure, but the Porsche can get on the power so much earlier than it. They head down the back stretch, fastest part of the track into the bumpiest part of the track. Bamelot looks like he took a little higher of a line to avoid the bumps. Get a run, does he do it? Yes, he has. Bamelot on the outside has got a run on Polaris. Going down into turn 1, and they touch. They touch. Does he keep off the wall? Yes, he does. And unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging. Here's our finishing order. It's VXR Bamelot, VXR Polaris, VXR Rusty, VXR Senna, Solo Devil, Venom, unfortunately, he lagged out. BB also lagged out, and then Pyra also lagged out as well. So only 5 cars technically finished this race. And I will put the points up so you can see the points as they are now. See you next time.